Hey guys, and thanks for tuning into TradeChat. My name's Panzer, and I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I think I'm going to be doing these every Thursday. So if you want to send me a question for me to ask on my Q&A, it is asktradechat@gmail.com. Also, if it seems like I'm not looking into the camera, it's because I get super distracted by the viewfinder. So I'm going to bring up the questions right now, and hopefully that will change. Okay, if you like this video, remember to comment and thumbs up and subscribe. And here we go with the question. The first question is, you seem very confident in yourself, which you should be, but were you always like this, and what were you like in high school? And Paul asked me this question, and I am kind of self-confident now, but honestly, in high school, I had pretty low self-esteem, which I think most people in high school do. I think there are very few people who are, in high school and I'm so awesome and stuff like that. When I was in high school, I was a huge nerd. I went to 16 different schools, so I did spend a lot of time in my room playing games because I didn't have a lot of friends, because how do you keep friends when you don't even last a whole year in a school? When I was in 9th grade, I got asked to prom as a joke. When I was in 10th grade, I got stood up to homecoming. I don't know, it's weird. You learn from those experiences. I'm not bitter about it. High school is ravenous wolves. I think it's the hardest time of anybody's life. I think even the people that you think had an amazing high school experience probably didn't. High school is a really shitty time, I think, and you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, it's the best times of your life." Bullshit, not the best times of your life. High school is crappy, and it gets better once you're allowed to express yourself and be a person without having to worry about what everybody thinks of you. So yeah, I hated high school. The next question was, I was wondering what the first game that you completed was. Not the first game you played, but the first game that captured your attention enough to stick with it all the way to the end. This was asked by Dan. The first game that I 100%ed was Spyro Ripto's Rage for PlayStation 1. I remember there being a tracking system, and you could track how many eggs and coins or not coins, gems you collected. And I looked up on GameFAQs at the time. Yeah, on the internet, dial-up. Yeah. But I definitely, that is the first game I 100%ed. Although I think I beat Sonic 2 when I was younger than that, but it's not I think that was the only game we had. So there's a difference between you don't have a choice and you have a choice. So I would say Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Next question. What keeps you into WoW? What holds your attention after all these years? And this was asked by Yoko Demon. And I think maybe my situation is different than a lot of situations. I could never leave World of Warcraft. Ever. It was the first MMO I ever played, and it's the only MMO I've ever played. I've dabbled in some of the free-to-play ones, but I have committed so many hours of my life to World of Warcraft. I can't imagine it just not be a part of my life in some way. Even I can't even fathom that. I have an entire channel about World of Warcraft. How could I quit playing World of Warcraft ever? A lot of people ask me are you gonna play Rift, or are you gonna play the new Star Wars MMO? No, I won't. And they might be better games. I don't know, but my loyalty is with World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft changed my life. And it'll never be the same. The friendships that I made, the fact that I have this awesome YouTube channel and this audience of people who watch me and care about what I think regarding World of Warcraft, I could just never leave it. I could just never leave it, ever, ever, ever. Maybe if I didn't have a YouTube channel, it would be something that I might consider, I guess. But I quit WoW once for 2 months, and it was like a crack addict who had gone through extensive rehab the first time I played, and then I was sitting there with the crack pipe of World of Warcraft. It's kind of pathetic. I would definitely call myself full-fledged addicted. Even if I'm not playing, I log in every day. I could never give up World of Warcraft. It's my first true love. The next question actually kind of has to do with this, and somebody asked, are you a hardcore raider or PvP or just casual? And Tom asked me this. And this is a funny question to me, because I guess it depends on how you define casual. As of lately, I've been really busy with BlizzCon, but I would say on average, I'm on WoW 3 to 4 hours a day. I raid sometimes, I PvP sometimes. I'm not committed to anything in World of Warcraft, but I have 585s, 4 of which are okay. They're not amazingly well geared, but they're about as good as you can get without raiding. I'm not bad at PvP. When I do PvP, I do well. Granted, I'm not doing necessarily RPGs, but I would call myself hardcore casual. When I think of casual player, I think of someone who doesn't have an 85 or has one character, but I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I just don't necessarily enjoy it when it becomes tedious or when it becomes mandatory. That feels more like work than play, and World of Warcraft is play. And I know that some people really enjoy raiding. I enjoyed raiding a lot last expansion, but I haven't really gotten too into it this expansion. But I'm really excited about the LF raid. That's going to be great, and I use the Dungeon Finder a lot. So excited for Mystic Pandaria. I think I'll be a lot more into. See, no, maybe I won't be into endings. See, this is why I can't do Q&As, because I can't make up my mind. Yeah, I don't know. I would say I'm hardcore casual. That's the answer to that question. Not a really, like, a dedicated anything. I just do a lot of everything. In small doses. And the next question comes from Kyle, and it says, this is a very common topic that is discussed in the gaming world, and for good reason. I'm talking about how females are depicted in games and just the industry in general. What is your opinion of this matter, and does it bother you? And do you think companies will ever change the look towards females? Now, maybe I'm a weird girl for thinking this, but I think the baddest ass of all things is girls like Bayonetta. Like leather catsuit, big old boobs, high heels, with freaking guns on them. I just lifted up my foot. You couldn't see that, but it happened. Like, I think that's so badass. Like, that you can be, like, gorgeous and curvy and scandally clad and you'll fucking kill anybody. Like, I think that's empowering. I don't think that is, I think that I would call myself like I don't think there's anything wrong with showing skin. I really don't. Like, I know I'm wearing a t-shirt today, but like, I think you should embrace your body no matter what it looks like. And I think it's awesome. Like, I know that maybe those were designed with a male's ideals in mind, but God, if I had the option to like dress up like Lara Croft every day and shoot people, I would do it. I would definitely do that. And I would rather look cute while I did it. Girls are going to hate this video. I'm sorry, ladies. I really am. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I think it's badass. Like, maybe I'm a dude. That's what it is, guys. I am a dude stuck in a girl's body, taking full advantage of the fact that I have a girl's body. I'm all like, woo, I get to touch my boobs. This is the worst Q&A video you've probably ever seen. Moving on. And the last question is, what was the best part of BlizzCon and what was the worst? And this comes from DaVinci Virus. And oh my gosh, BlizzCon was amazing. I think the best part of BlizzCon was meeting so many awesome people. I met so many awesome people. I got to meet a ton of fans. It was so fun interacting with people that share the same interests as me. That, I think, is the best part of BlizzCon. Oh, or the Foo Fighters concert. That was good, too. The worst part of BlizzCon was that the StarCraft GSLs were at 9 o'clock at night. So, like, I wanted to go out, and other people in my group wanted to go watch StarCraft, and I kind of wanted to watch StarCraft, but I also wanted to go out, so I wish that those had been held at a different time. But that's it. That's my only complaint about BlizzCon. So, I think I'm going to be doing these videos again every Thursday. If you want to send me a question, it's asktradechat@gmail.com. I'm going to go, though, because I'm at work, as you can see. And luckily, I haven't had any customers, so hopefully I can edit and upload this really quick. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you all. You're in my heart. We'll see you soon. Bye!